Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Virgo. You can have Virgo anywhere in your chart. You can be a cross watcher. I'm going to say that for some reason I'm getting the message that if you have a lot of Virgo in your 10th house, this message could be for you. And I'm also getting the message that it could just be a very it's like a message for everyone. And wherever you have a lot of Virgo in your chart, maybe it applies to those types of areas. I'm getting 10th house because, well, there's certain reasons. I'll get into that in a little bit. But I just wanted to say also that, if you're here watching this reading, that you come with good intentions for yourself and for others. So the reason I was getting the 10th house energy is because I was hearing a lot about Virgo and houses, Virgo and houses. And so there's something at play with houses. I have not studied up on astrology in a really long time, so I'm not up on all of this stuff. But when I open this deck of cards that I haven't used in a long time, on the bottom, facing, right when I opened it, there was the 10th house. And it says the 10th house world. Here, I'll just show it to you. The 10th house, the world. And then 34, I don't know if that could be of significance, but so the book was saying that it's very hang on, let me get it back to it here real quick. Sorry, I shouldn't have closed it. It's at the top of the zodiac, which is interesting because I also was getting another set of cards out, and one card fell out, and this is the card that fell out. Stuck. Okay, something is stuck. And then I looked at the bottom of the deck, and it was the crown chakra. So the top, that's the crown. Okay, so there's something going on with the crown chakra being blocked. The top, the 10th house, there's something there. So you could definitely have Virgo in 10th house. So, okay, with that being said, we can go ahead and get started on the reading. I also felt called to pull out this is the Shadowland Tarot and the Everyday Witch Tarot are the two that we're going to be using. I think I want to start with the Shadowland. What is the message for Virgo that anyone drawn to this reading can relate to? What is the message? Perhaps with this crown chakra, Virgo in 10th house energy. And I think the 10th house is also very about Earth, the world. And when we're too rooted, which Virgo often can be, if you have Virgo in your 10th house, you can be very rooted in Earth because Virgos are very rooted energies. And so it's you could have too much root and not enough crown. Obviously, I'm getting the message of crown chakra being blocked. And so there's something that's needing to be seen for that. So what is this crown chakra blockage for Virgo? Let's see. What's the message for Virgo, please? What is the message for Virgo? You can always speed me up because I know I talk slow and I talk a lot and I shuffle. But okay. We got the Emperor came out. Okay, so I'm getting that, he's all alone. This skull is like his only friend. It's almost like that vibe of like Castaway with Wilson, the volleyball, or yeah, the volleyball. It's like the skull is his only friend. Sorry if the camera's shaking. Yeah, he just looks very lonely. And then also on the bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. And it's almost like, here, I want to show you what I'm seeing here. It's almost like there's something haunting you with this Page of Swords. It almost looks like, but it's so interesting because the Emperor is like, he has a lot of knowledge, and maybe that's the thing, is like Virgos can be very, very smart, very intelligent, because they have a capacity for, you know, holding knowledge. And like Virgo energy is like the oh gosh, why am I blanking on it? The Hermit. Like that's a very Virgo energy, and like the Hermit is just like always alone, collecting data, observing everything. And that is kind of like the vibe I'm getting here, is like it's like you've learned a lot, but you feel very alone. I mean, I'm sure like an Emperor energy is like a very, yeah, it's like a very like secluded type of energy, because it's the top. That's the top coming in again. So do you see here his crown is covered? His crown chakra is covered. But this one is not. This one is not covered. So this is like almost whatever is blocking you. Okay, so I feel like that's just like confirmation that that's where we are. We're dealing with whatever is covering this up. I want to look at the hat. What's covering Virgo? What's covering their crown? What is covering Virgo's crown? So I'm getting, with that Page of Swords that was on the bottom, I'm getting, it's like, Jack of all trades, master of none. Like, you're spreading yourself too thin. Okay, hang on, it fell on the floor. I gotta grab it. Oh my gosh. So we have the Magician with the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. So, oh look, and underneath that is the Hermit. There's the Hermit, the Hanged Man, and the Hermit. Virgo. I'm getting that you might be scared to take the hat off. I think like a hat is very easy to remove, right? It's not something like very weighty that is holding you back. It's yourself. Because I think you understand that you have it within you. The Magician, it's like all of the chakras are illuminated on the Magician. He knows how to enlighten them and execute them, or not execute them, like execute them out in the world, out in dimensions. So it's like, I think you read, like, you know a lot about earthly matters, but you also know a lot about spiritual matters. But it's almost like your Virgo-ness, your need to be based in reality only holds you back. because the Emperor also knows all, right? But it's an earthly energy. But you have this all going on too, and you're just afraid to take the hat off. Like, I think you know that you, like, if you released your crown chakra, like, maybe it scares you a little bit about how much you could possibly tap into other dimensions and like spiritual messages and things like that. It might intimidate you because we have the Hanged Man here too on the bottom, and then that's just like, the Hanged Man can also get down, like especially this one. It's just a bat. He's not tied up at all. Okay, the Hanged Man can get down, but there's like a need for him to be upside down to view things at a different angle. And that's what you need to do. You need to release the control. I'm hearing that, like, you're trying to control it by wearing this blockage, right? You're trying to block it, and it's like you let it out a little bit, like, because this does not have a hat on, so it's like that could be like the messages you're getting, you know, it's like there, but you're not doing anything with it, even though you have the possibility to. You know, okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to see, like, past energy of the Emperor, forward energy of the Emperor, past energy of the Magician, because this is within you. It's just dormant. So it's like past energy here and forward energy here. That's what we're going to do. Okay, let's look at the past. I'm going to use the other deck now. The past energy of the Emperor. Like, why are they wanting to block it? Because I feel like it's intentional. It's an intentional blockage. Why are they wanting to block it? What is the past energy of the Emperor here? Why are they wanting to block the crown? Or it's the card at the beginning that came out when I was shuffling for you guys. It wasn't even blocked. It was stuck. So you got something stuck in there. There's a little birdie on my porch. Okay, what is the past energy for Virgo, please? Oh my gosh. Okay. You have the High Priestess. This is insane. Maybe you used to, allow this energy, these two energies out more. It's like, because, like, if you look at her, she's like literally has everything. Like, she knows how to do everything. She's read all the books. She knows the tarot. She knows scrying, or I think it's called scrying. She knows the runes. Like, she has oh my gosh, why am I blanking on words? I keep blanking on words. Familiar. So I don't know if it's like you used to maybe study like a lot of about spirituality, but then it's like you didn't feel like it was practical or something, or you couldn't utilize it in the everyday world. Or I'm also getting like, when you were a kid, maybe you like saw a lot of like spirits and stuff, but that, I don't know if that's necessarily like for everyone, but it's like you have it in you. You could have very easily said, like, or it could be very possible that you studied spiritual aspects like tarot and runes and things like that, but, or even just like opening up the chakras. You could have done that, and it's like, but you've blocked it for some reason here on Earth. But it's still there. It's still like, it's like you buried it. You made it dormant. What is forward for Virgo? Let's forward for Virgo. Let's forward for Virgo. Okay, this is interesting that this is coming up. Okay, so you have the Page of Cups, which is, it's like you're going to start listening to your heart more. You are going to, like, it's like you're going to, I think you're going to take the hat off, is what it's feeling like, because this card came up for another sign. I think it was Taurus, which is also a very earthly sign. But don't quote me on that. And it's like, you know, she already has a bullseye. So it's like, and she's blindfolded. She has a bullseye. She's blindfolded. So it's like something you've already gotten a bullseye in. You're taking a shot in the dark to see if you can still do it. And that's what this, it's like this page energy. It's like, it could be art. It could be just because, you know, this is a very artistic card. But it's like, you're taking a shot in the dark to see if you can still do something. So I think I really want to encourage you to like open up your chakras, like especially your crown chakra. Like, don't go overboard, because it can be a lot if you do too much at once, especially if you haven't done it in a long time. But really try to work on like completely aligning them and like really focusing on intention of like your crown chakra and like what you can do to open that back up without like hurting yourself, or not hurting yourself, without like having a negative effect on you. So hang on. Oh yeah, I was going to keep going with these down here. But I was actually kind of hearing like to pull these down because they want to get an above card. What that represents the chakra here. Oh, they want me to use the Shadowland again. Because this kind of ended up looking like a Celtic cross, so like want to get an above energy, especially since it's the chakra. Like we're looking at the chakra. So what is the above energy? Okay, let's see. They fell on the ground again. Okay, hang on a second. I swear 2 cards came out and I can only find 1. That is so weird. So weird. So, let's pull these down a little. Because we want this guy to start coming out. We want him to start growing from the earth. Because you've got him planted. Okay. So it says the King of Cups. So it's interesting because you have the page here in the future, and then above you, the crown chakra is the King of Cups. So it's like the potential is there. You just have to open it up. You have to take the hat off. Let's cover that hat up. There it is. There's the King of Cups right there. Okay. And it's interesting because he's walking this way. And he's walking towards this high priestess. It's like whatever's back there. And it's like you're moving that way. You're taking this energy. This energy is like in the bag, okay? And you're walking towards this. You're walking towards... It's like whatever you... It's like something that you did in the past. I don't know if it's spirituality. It could be something else. It could be... I'm getting strongly that it is like something to do with your crown chakra, and like maybe you're feeling stagnant here on earth, like with this emperor. You're feeling stagnant here on earth, like you're not moving forward. You're just kind of like churning, and it's like almost, I'm not seeing pentacles here, but it's almost like, oh wait, yes I am, because look, on the bottom is the Ace of Pentacles. It's like whatever this is, it's going to open more doors for you. It's going to, you know, offer you more emotional stability, physical stability, mental stability. Because of this magician, it's like all the suits combined, all of the senses and the feelings. It's like all of it combined into one. Like the magician has everything. So does the high priestess. They know how to balance, but I feel like I'm rambling. I don't know. This is so weird how this is like kind of coming out of my mouth. I feel like this isn't how I normally talk. So you could be feeling kind of anxious. Oh, look. The page has the hat over to the side. The page is not wearing the hat. So you could be a very watery person, even though this is a Virgo reading. Like I was saying, like it could be Virgo in your 10th house, and maybe you are like a water sign or you have a lot of water in your chart. But that doesn't have to be. But it's almost like you're taking this energy without the hat. You're putting it in this bag. You're taking it, and you're going to incorporate these two energies. You're going to bring them forward because this is the future. You're going to bring them forward. Or it's almost like you're taking this new energy and you're taking it back to how you used to feel about things. And that's a positive thing. Like normally we don't want to go back, but this is a positive thing. It's like something that made you happy. You cared about it a lot. Like I said, if it's not like something spiritual, there's something that's going to be opened that used to be for you, and for some reason you kind of like left it or stifled it, and now it's being brought forward again. It is being brought forward again. Okay, let's get advice for you guys. I'm using the empathic oracle. Let's get some advice. What is the advice? How to clear this blockage? Like, I mean, I'm reiterating the taking the hat off. It's something as simple as that. Like, taking a hat off is extremely simple. It takes no effort. So whatever this advice is, I'm hearing it will not take very much effort on your part. What is the advice for Virgo? Oh my gosh, you won't believe this. You will not believe this. Crown Chakra. That was the card that was on the bottom of Stuck. So your advice is literally, like they're saying it's so easy for you. I can't believe that card came out. Authenticity is on the bottom. So I think maybe like part of this is like living authentically to yourself. Maybe that's a little scary, but yes, live authentically. I do want to read this card real quick. Okay, so I am connected to Source. I am filled from Source. My experience is of Source, and Source becomes who I am. And that's very true for you. Source is who you are. It's blocked right now. The crown chakra is located at the top of the head and is where universal life force enters and begins its journey into our experience. As this light enters, it is given without conditions in its purest form, a love that is profound. This life force is free to be used so that we may experience the energy of our choices, and each person receives the same light in equal portion. Many soon forget that which they desire is already entering their system as they get lost in the lessons of the chakras below. The creative forces give us this love without conditions, but one does not have to look far to see that conditional is what most humans are. The lessons of sharing... Hang on, I'm getting a little lost here in my thoughts. This life force is free to be used. That's like, I'm hearing is like, that's why it's easy. It's like, it's always there. We just have to tap into it. We just have to tap into it. Am I open to receive from Source? Do I give my love freely without conditions when it is appropriate? Have I placed conditions on my relationships with others? Are others placing conditions on the love they are giving me? Yeah, so it's like, I don't know if your earthly matters make you feel like you can't tap into this, but you can. It's like you're supposed to shift it away from earthly matters a little bit, not fully. Like you still have to, function and do things, and that's okay. That's part of being human. But right now, I'm hearing like cosmically that we are, like, if we so choose to tap into this chakra, like life force energy, that we should, and help bring it down to earth, because earth is hurting very, very badly right now. And well, humans are. Earth is also, but earth will survive. Earth will continue going without our help. I mean, we should always help, of course, but like humanity is at a very bad point right now. And if you have this power, if you have the capability to harness it, which you do, obviously, with the magician and the high priestess, you have the capability of harnessing it and bringing it to earth and helping humanity. And I feel like you're being called to do that. Just take the hat off, and that will be your part. So Virgo, this has been your reading. I hope it was helpful. I thank any of you for being here. I thank any of your guides that were here. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. If you like this reading, you can like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.